just wanted to make a quick video to be consistent with my with the documentation of my trading career. So I'm making a video. Shout out to Cy, Trades by Cy. He's been very inspirational. He's a young guy in his early 20s, and he says he's up 15 million off of trading, and I believe him. And he's been showing his process. And he reminded me to document the journey. So here I am documenting my trading. I made some mistakes this week, and I want to talk about the mistakes I made. I trade options, so and I've been studying the forex markets and the futures markets, but this last year I've been studying options heavy. So I'm becoming pretty good at it. I'm definitely over a year now. I've been losing money trading options, making a little money, but I lost more than I made so far. So I'm still on the learning curve, and I got a basic idea of everything, but now I'm just trying to get to the mastery level. So this week I want to talk about some of the mistakes that I made, and I want to talk about the PDT rule. I started off with a margin account that I got through Charles Schwab, and I didn't know at the time when I was putting money into the margin account, I didn't realize that I could have just set up a cash account and just done some things. I don't know if that would have been better or worse for me, but it happened. What happened. So I had deposited like 18,000 in that account, and I was just saving money, just buying stocks, and I was just trying to build my stock portfolio. So after a couple months, I was just putting a little money into the account every month. I was up to almost 20,000, and then I ended up going to this birthday party. One of my barbers, I ended up going to his birthday party, and I met this guy who traded options. And I was really scared to trade options because I wasn't really trying to lose no money. I was just trying to build and stack on some Warren Buffett, just buy and hold shit. So he told me how he was making money with the 0DTE options, and I had saved about 1,000 cash in that account just in case a dip happened and I wanted to buy a stock and catch a dip. So I had about 1,000 cash, couple thousand cash in there, and I noticed that it told me I had over 10,000 in available margin to trade options, but I was like, nah, I'm not touching that shit. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna lose money. So I'm like, I'm not fucking with that 10,000. So to make a long story short, I got into an option contract. I caught a dip on Nvidia, and it ended up being a day where it dipped, and I caught it. Me trading crypto, I understood, fluctuation, support, and resistance. I understood the basics, and I jumped into this option contract, and immediately I caught it was just perfect timing when I did it, and I ended up catching a dip. I don't even think I jumped in. I can't remember how much money I jumped in. Maybe I jumped in with the whole 1,000, and then I seen that I was up like a few hundred, 400 or 500 immediately. Like after I jumped in the trade, I caught Nvidia when it dipped down to like 110 or 115 or 110, and I knew it was holding solid at 120. So I rolled it up to like 116, 117, and like that first day I traded options, I had made like I think like $500. So I seen I had that 10,000 available, and I was like, fuck it, and I see it dip back down to like 115, and I knew it was gonna go back to 120. And that first day I was up like 3,500 on my first option day trading options. I was up over 3,500, but I didn't even know to sell the contract. I bought leaps and shit, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hold this till next year, and then the next day I woke up and I was about 3,500, was only 1,500. But anyway, I ended up losing a bunch of money. I ended up losing like 30,000, just some bad trades. BBAI, I was hoping BBAI was gonna go to the moon, but I'm trying to get back to the point of what I did this week. I lost a lot of money. What I'm trying to say was I lost around 30,000 just in that Charles Schwab account, and maybe another 5,000 or 10,000 in Robinhood, because I was playing with Robinhood first, and then I started realizing that I needed something with faster execution, and I seen all the pros were trading on Thinkorswim, so I moved over to Thinkorswim, and I was using my Charles Schwab account. And make a long story short, I lost like at least $35,000. So it fucked up my stomach. My stomach was fucked up for a while, but it kind of made me stronger. And but I told myself that I would never, that I wasn't gonna blow up and then after I lost the money, the bear market happened and the crash of 2025 happened. So I'd seen my account go from 30,000 almost to damn near 15,000, and then I kept making a bunch of bad calls as the market was dipping, and next thing I know, I was down to 7,000-8,000, and I ended up putting some more money in the account, and I lost that money too. I ended up putting like another 5,000-7,000 in the account, and then I ended up losing that. And then I was like, oh shit, I'm about to fucking blow my account up. Like at this rate that I'm going, I'm gonna blow this account up. So and then they had marked me as a pattern day trader also. By that time I had got marked as a pattern day trader, so it was kind of fucked up because I was still trying to trade, but I couldn't close my contracts the same day. So I would have to wait till the next day, and that shit could make you lose money if the shit doesn't go your way the next day. And most times it doesn't, especially as a beginner. So I was fucked up. I was like, yo, I'm not about to blow this account up. The account was getting low. It was getting real low. 7,000, 5,000. I'm panicking. Like, I'm not panicking because I'm gonna be broke. Like I don't got, like, as if I don't have money coming in. I was just panicking like I don't want to lose all this money. Like I put it in this account to just buy stocks. Now I'm trading options and I'm about to lose it all. So I found out that I could call Charles Schwab and get my account reinstated even after I broke the PDT rule of having under 25,000. So they gave me my account back, and I had, I was back to my 4 trades a week, and then I found out that I could open up a cash account and do unlimited trades. So I set up a separate cash account, and I told myself like I wasn't gonna trade options on that margin account no more because I only would have 4 day trades a week, and I was gonna just use the cash account to build. And I was like, I figured if I couldn't come up off $1,000 in that cash account, then I didn't need to be putting tens of thousands in my margin account because it just seemed like a recipe for disaster. So basically, I'm saying all to say I broke my rule today. I told myself I wasn't going to use my margin account to trade options, and I ended up using it today. I ended up using it the other day. I FOMO'd into some UNH calls. I was buying puts on UNH, and I lost some money from the puts because my timing wasn't right. I knew it was going to drop to 250, and I bought puts that expired. So I just been losing money left and right. So Warren Buffett ended up putting buying like 1.2 billion worth of shares of UNH, and it went on a rally last week. Of course, I missed the rally. I'm a fucking idiot. I missed the rally. So here I'm thinking about the rally, and I'm looking at Wall Street Bets, all the people making money all fucking weekend, and I'm like, shit, I need to get in on this. I'm like, I know it's gonna be a continuation on Monday, and sure enough, it was a continuation. So I jumped in UNH at 310, and but I made the mistake. I was supposed to take some money out of my margin account and put it into my cash account because a part of me wanted to do like a swing and hold it for a few days to let the shit pop. But then at the same time, like when you're trying to build up that account, you got to just take that profit and rinse and repeat. And I notice, and I keep telling myself this, but I keep doing the same dumb shit. So the fucking market opened. I jumped in a 310 call. That shit went up to like 317, 318. The contracts was 1,600, by the way. And I told myself not to even be jumping in these crazy, like, just pace yourself. I really didn't even want to be risking $2,000 because I'm already in some other leaps, some fucked up leaps that I got into that's in the red right now. So I'm basically over leveraging right now. I'm over leveraging this account that I'm working on building. And I don't know what happened was I bought the leap on my margin account. Instead of taking the money out of the margin account and switching it to the cash account, I bought the leap. I bought the fucking, well, it's not even a leap. I bought a UNH call that expires in 2 weeks on that account. It was $1,600, but I was so positive UNH was gonna go up. I really wasn't worried about it because Warren Buffett just dropped all this $1 billion in that shit. So I figured there was from my experience, like a news a news catalyst could last a week to 2 weeks. It's best to be in it on that first week, but I've seen them last for about a week and a half. So I was just trying to ride that news, and the first day, I was up 16 from the 1600. I'm up around 450, I think, almost 500 at the peak. So, but I couldn't sell. I couldn't sell till tomorrow because I was stuck on that account where I was marked as a pattern day trader. So, of course, I wake up the next day, the shit crashed again. I'm fucking down I went from being up fucking 500 to being down 600. So of course that's what happened. And they make it seem like the pattern day trader rule is to protect you. It's not. It's to take the little guy's money. It's to take the beginner's money to discourage them from, luckily I got income, so it's not discouraging for me to lose a couple $1,000s. But I mean, if that was all the money I had, I'd be fucked up behind this shit. I'd be fucked up. So yeah, so UNH crashed. I don't even want to look at the price of UNH right now. I know I'm down like $1,000 on that call. I couldn't sell. I had to wait till yesterday to sell it at the earliest, but it was down. So I wasn't gonna sell it when it's down, and it's still 2 weeks on it. So yeah, I did some dumb shit. I did make another good trade on Altria on MO. I jumped into a call. It was actually up. It would have been up like 250, 300% today. But I sold that shit early for only 30-cent profit. I was so fucking hurt from the UNH situation. I was like, yo, and then that contract, the Altria contract expires on Friday. So I seen that shit was up 200 the other day, and I didn't sell. And I could have sold because I bought that on my cash account like a smart person. But I sat there and I wanted to let the shit mature instead of just taking the profit. And sure enough, it crashed, and I seen like 2 opportunities to take profit, and I missed out. And then I woke up the next day, and it was down with the UNH, so I was down on both my calls. So I'm down like an extra 1,000. I'm down like maybe an extra 1,000. Then I'm down another 1,000 on these other 2 dumbass fucking calls I bought, because I was just had money and I just wanted to do something. And this trader that I've been studying, he said something that stuck with me this week. It said, cash is a position. So sometimes just having cash and just chilling, waiting for, an A+ opportunity is the best thing to do. But I dumbed out. I fucking dumbed out. And I'm a fucking idiot. And I'm just making this video to let everybody know that I'm a fucking idiot and I keep making the same mistakes. I almost want to try some reverse psychology tactic and just do the opposite of what I usually do, because it seems like that shit, But I mean, when you look at my win rate, I'm still got like a 70% win rate. So I mean, if I don't want to start doing the opposite, but it seems like most of the time with these options, if you don't sell once you see that profit, then it's most likely gonna go against you. So I don't know. I'm just venting right now. I'm hoping UNH recovers in the next 2 weeks. If not, I'll lose the $1,600, and I'll take it as a lesson to never trade on this margin account again that's already marked as a pattern day trader. I don't really like, I'm a scalper. I like getting in, getting out. I feel like that's the best way to build up a small account, not being greedy, scalping, taking small profits, and just building, because I'm not trying to throw another 30,000 in this account. Like I said, if I can't make another 30, 40, 50 off of this, few thousand that I have in that shit, then I don't need to be trading. Throwing more money on the problem isn't gonna make me a better trader. So that's why I'm really not interested in dumping more money in this account. I got enough money. I'm seeing people like took with the UNH play. I'm seeing people, they took a $200, $300, $400, $1,000 and made upwards of $20,000 to $100,000 just off of one play. So I'm not about to keep dumping money in this account. I'd rather pay off credit card bills and do other shit. I'm not dumping money into this account no more. And I don't know. That's how I fucked up this week. I didn't want to make a long video. This is already 15 minutes. I'm just rambling, just documenting my week. I did make a good trade today on what was these trades on MO and BMY, and made a little bit of money. I think the BMI trade went up right after I sold, and the MO trade went up 300% right after I sold. So I just felt like a fucking idiot today. Like, and I knew the MO shit was gonna keep going up. My plan was to hold MO until I seen some really nice returns. But I'm also trying not to predict the market, because that's when you become an asshole too. So I seen a little profit, and it actually said that I had made 180 on that MO trade, but it fucking looked like it only logged $100 win. So I just feel like a fucking asshole today. And then right after I sold it, the shit fucking boom, it just went up and 300%. You know what I mean? So that would have been an easy $1,500 day. I think I was about $400 in. I think I was around $450 in. So, that would have been a nice day, a little under 1,500 today had I just held the contract a little longer. And I think it may continue to pump tomorrow and Friday. So I'm probably going to feel like an asshole, but at the same time, profit is profit. So I'm just trying to practice taking my profit and running. And this is my video for today. I'm a fucking asshole. I need to stop making these amateur mistakes. I need to stop over leveraging. I need to make sure I'm not, I'm just scalping for now. I'm comfortable scalping. I'm comfortable just making, 1,000 a day, even as little as 200-300 a day. I'm comfortable with that right now. I'm a beginner, and and when you really, in retrospect, most people don't really make $300 to $500 a day. So I don't know why I'm trying to chase more than that. I don't know why I'm still kind of. Nah, I'm not chasing more than that. I think I would have closed out if I could have, but I couldn't close out. And that's the risk you take when you're putting in, a couple thousand into these contracts. Like, you can't get in and out the trade, or you're not in a position to stop your losses. This is what can happen if you get marked as a pattern day trader and you can't close the contract the same day you open it. So it's like it's dumb as hell to be trading on that fucking account. It's dumb as hell, and I fucking did the dumb shit. It's a fucking trap. It's a fucking trap. They try to make it seem like that shit is to help you, but it don't help nobody. That it don't help nobody. It's to keep you from going crazy. Nah. Let me sell my shit when I'm up. Anyway, all right. So that's my video. 17 minutes. Again, shout out to Size Motivation watching his videos, talking about he's up 15 million. He's showing he's making 300,000 a day. That shit is motivation. Like, that's the type of money. I want to be making $100,000 a day trades and shit. So that's what I'm striving for, to get to that point where I can, jump on this shit for a few hours, make 20, 30, 50,000 in a day, and go about my day, after, an hour, 2 hours after the market opens. So that's why we're going through all this. That's why we're losing this money. That's why I'm talking right now, to elevate and get to the next level, because I don't see anything else that I could be doing with my life that would give me the type of financial freedom that trading offers. I tried a lot of things, a lot of different hustles, e-commerce, been in the music business, sold all type of stuff on the streets, door-to-door salesman, create my own product, but nothing, you even doing this online stuff, doing YouTube. I've made a lot of money. I made, over $500,000 on YouTube in the last couple of years. Shout out to YouTube. But it's nothing like the money that you can make trading, from what I'm seeing. I know a lot of the top guys are making a lot of money on YouTube, but, if you're not one of the top creators on YouTube, you're not seeing that type of, I know some guys doing like 100 a month, but I'm talking about making like 100,000 a day. So I don't know nobody making that type of money on YouTube, unless you're talking about like a Mr. Beast or somebody. But anyway, I'm just rambling right now. This is my journal. Having a crazy week. The market was bleeding yesterday and today, and I knew the crash was gonna come. I just hope it doesn't just continue, because if we about to go through another crash, it's gonna be crazy. So I'm just hoping shit recovers in the next couple days. Some good news happens. Warren Buffett, somebody says something good. But yeah, this is a 20-minute video. Thanks for watching. Keep on studying. Keep staying with it. Don't over leverage. Be happy with that 20%. Just practice while that's what I'm just practicing while I'm learning. So I'm not trying to be greedy with the percentages right now. But I know a lot of these guys, well, if you're not making a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, then you're just gonna end up, then I'm studying these other guys who are like, nah, I'm just taking 6% every day. And at the end of the month, then, I'll be up 100, 6 times, whatever, how many trading, see a guy, he's like, I'm up 120% for the month, and he's happy. I get caught up trying to chase 100% gains every day, and that's just a recipe for disaster, So I'm trying to be that guy who's just happy taking 6% and being happy and going about my day. Because once you get to the point where you're trading 100,000, 6% a day, $6,000 a day, at the end of the year, you're gonna make $1 million. You're gonna make well over $1 million at 6% a day. So I'm just rambling right now. Keep on studying. I'm with you on this journey. I just want to let everyone know I'm here with them on this journey. If you beginning trading, you're trying to figure it out, just keep on pushing, keep on learning, and if there's anything you could share with me, leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching.